Due to the increasing concern surrounding the COVID-19 pandemic, this meeting will be open to the public through remote access only. The meeting will be accessible to the public via audio conferencing capabilities by telephone. If you would like to listen live, please dial 425-436-6392 and enter the access code 604239 to join this live teleconference. Be advised the chairman may not allow any questions from the audience. To view a live broadcast of this meeting, please go to the West Bridgewater Cable TV's Channel 9 on Comcast Cable.
Okay, we're all set?
Paul, do you have an extra pen?
I do not.
Ben, do you have a pen?
It's a good start to the meeting. Real efficient.
No pen?
We're all set, John?
Yes.
Now we can officially open the meeting with the Board of Assessors, and we are being done remotely and taped by the West Bridgewater Community TV.
The other member of the board, Cheryl Smith, is on video, is on teleconference.
How are you, Cheryl?
Yes, how you doing?
Good, good. Daniela, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Okay. Just making sure you're here.
Mr. Chairman, members of the board, you do not have any appointments this evening. I just have a couple of announcements. I've been sending you work
Yes.
from home, weekly updates, and I'll continue to do that while we're under this pandemic. And I just wanted to ask about future Board of Assessors meetings. In light of the memorandum that was put out by the town administrator recommending that boards do not meet physically but to meet remotely, and that would be my recommendation to the board.
I personally, don't have a feeling one way or the other. If I have my druthers of my choice, I just soon keep this set up. I realize about social distance and everything. I think there's a need for the signatures and sometimes discussion that flows more easily in the course of a normal meeting. And, stuff we have to read and go through, and the fact that it is, I'm not trying to, make it any less devious than it is, but we meet just once every 2 weeks for about an hour or so. I would like to continue, as long as we're allowed to, is to meet live like this, and anybody who wants to meet remotely can have that choice.
I agree with Steve. I prefer this setting. We've done other meetings where we've done it all video and such, and everybody just ends up talking and nothing really gets accomplished.
So I assume, Cheryl, by you participating remotely, that you have a different position.
No, I will stay remotely with you.
Yeah, that's fine, Cheryl, yeah. That's good.
So, so I've been in contact with the collector treasurer regarding some of the emergency legislation passed by Governor Baker, allowing the extension of several deadlines.
Oh, that's good,
The
yeah.
collector treasurer will be making a recommendation to the selectmen tonight that I think the interest deadline be extended until June 1st, or the end of June. And I am recommending to the board that you extend the deadlines for statutory exemption and statutory deferral deadlines until June 1st, from April 1st to June 1st. And that recommendation will be made by the town administrator at the selectmen's meeting this evening. But I just wanted to get a sense from you as to your thoughts on it.
I mean, really, in view of this, the crisis going on, that's pretty much a no-brainer. There's a lot of people struggling out there, when they've been laid off or lost their jobs, and the money and such becomes tight, and everything else. So, as far as I'm concerned, the board, we'll make a motion, but I really don't think that that's. I really think it's a no-brainer. So, I'll make a motion that the Board of Assessors votes to extend the exemption, are they all, John, to June 1st, or do they stagger in, or
Two deadlines,
June 1st and,
from April 1st to June 1st for statutory exemptions
yep,
and tax deferrals.
right,
Those are the only two mentioned in the legislation.
okay. So, yeah, on those two, right, April 1st to June 1st. And I'll make a motion on that. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. When I ask all those in favor, I'll need a roll call, okay? Smith?
Cheryl?
Cheryl?
Yes, yes, I'm getting
Oh,
that.
yes, okay. Assessor Bunker?
Yes.
McCarthy, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And FYI, the Registry of Motor Vehicles is extending some of its deadlines too, so just as a public service, I thought I'd mention that
Yeah.
to the board.
Well, that's good, you know?
For the same reasons too. They were allowing people to come into the registry, but I think they've suspended all in-person visits to the
Yeah.
registry also.
Okay.
So other than that, you have some payroll to sign, and,
Was that part of that paperwork
No.
there?
Well,
I'm sorry, not payroll, warrants for
Yeah.
bills to sign.
Right.
And that's all I have for open session, Mr. Chairman.
Do I need to re-sign what we talked about?
I would recommend that you do that. If I can't get a
Yeah.
second signature, I will delete your name. But again, it's the rule of necessity. If there's only two assessors available, and you acknowledge that you're doing it as a matter of necessity, I don't think there's any problem with it.
All right, or we can ask Cheryl to come in, or, I mean, I want to do the right thing, obviously, but I don't want to sign something I'm not supposed to sign.
Cheryl, after the meeting, may I drive by your house and get your signatures?
Tonight?
Or Friday?
On Monday.
Friday.
Friday.
or I can, if you just print it out tonight, I can just drop it off at Cheryl. If you want, I can just drop it off tomorrow, sign it, and we never have to even see each other. And that way, it doesn't have to be held up.
How does it get back? You have to give it back here, though, right?
I don't think she wants to do it tomorrow. Cheryl,
There's no hurry on it, I appreciate that.
I've got music in the background, I don't know if Danielle is having to stay across the street.
okay,
Is that necessary?
I don't know.
Stop by and drop it off?
one way or another, I'll get the paperwork to you, okay?
Right, well, what I was gonna say is I can run it over, leave
Leave
it
it.
for, she can sign it, and then I'll just grab it, and I'll just
Okay.
stick it in the slot at town hall.
All right. Is that okay?
No, that's fine, just send me a text when you're on the way.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
welcome.
Other than that, a motion to go into executive session is in order, Mr. Chairman, for the purposes of reviewing applications for abatement and exemption relative to purpose 7 of Mass General Laws, Chapter 59, Section 60, and to review and discuss strategy of pending appellate tax board cases relative to purposes 3 and 7 of Mass General Laws, Chapter 59, Section 60, because to do so in open session could have a detrimental effect on the board's litigating position.
Okay. So, I'll make a motion to enter an executive session for the reasons that Principal Assessor Donnie just mentioned.
Second,
Okay. And I'll need a roll call vote to enter an executive session. Assessor Smith?
Yes?
Assessor Bunker?
yes.
McCarthy, yes.
And not to come back in.
And not to come, sorry, not to come
That was my
back,
fault.
not to reconvene it into open session, sorry.